It's free to subscribe, and also make sure that you are keeping it respectful when you join the live streaming. So today's topic, I'm going to speak to you 5 ways to love yourself more. So before I start, I was busy this morning. Now I was doing a deep cleaning in the front room. I know you didn't ask me, but I like to just, out of respect, I just say, let me share that, okay? I only share things that I want to share, and things that are personal to me, I don't share, because I feel like sometimes we overshare too much, that sometimes we find ourselves always have to try to explain ourselves on social media. So I avoid oversharing, okay? But I love to interact with you, my beautiful viewers and subscribers, but I have to keep certain things to myself. When it comes to relationship, no, I'm not gonna bring it to the internet. Okay, I don't bring it to the internet. Some people do show every little bits of their life. I don't. Okay, let us dive it straight into the topic. 5 ways to love yourself more. If you love yourself more, please don't forget to subscribe. Hit that thumbs button. It's free to like, it's free to share as well, and it's free to subscribe. So hit that thumbs button when you join the live. It helps me with my channel, and also it helps with the algorithm, and it let more person know that yeah, Empress Life is London is here on the channel. Yeah, and if from the Caribbean as there, big up yourself. America, Canada, USA, Canada, Australia, Japan, Europe, anywhere you're in the world, and you're subscribed to me, and you're supposed to big up a nice clean self. Let us start into the topic. 5 ways to love yourself more. Number one, wear what makes you feel good and not what's trending. Oh yeah, you see now it's the festive season. A lot of you going out of your way to try to dress to impress somebody and not yourself. My love, stop it. Start to dress to please yourself. If you do that, you will not have to go every year to go buy a new outfit, because you will always have something in your wardrobe that you can pull out or take out, at the back of your wardrobe, and you can wear it. Okay? When you are shopping, have the intention of wearing the clothes more than one time. Okay? Saving the environment at the same time, but you are dressing for yourself, what make you happy. When you wear clothes that are very comfortable and you are happy with it, when you go out, you don't have to worry. You understand? Because you comfortable and you are happy with what you wear. Stop to dress to impress person, and stop asking person, should I wear this? Should I wear that? I don't ask. I wear what I feel like to wear. And that is something you need to do. If you love yourself more, do that more, and you will see how much a difference it will make for you throughout the day. Number two, revisit the old version of yourself with love and not shame. A lot of times you are shame. A lot of times we have shame of our past, or the old version of us. Don't be you was that person there. No, you are you are the same person, but just mean you have elevated and you have changed your ways for the betterment of yourself. You live your life with meaning, you live your life fully. You do not matter what other person will say. Let me tell you something. Don't live your life to please me or anybody. Live your life to please yourself. Don't put yourself in a box and you have society tick, 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 tick off. This is what good. This is what good. This is bad. Nothing about you is bad. You understand? Tell yourself everything about you is good, and you are here for a reason. You okay, and love yourself every day. Revisit the old version. If you revisit the old version of you, things that you used to do. As you grow and you get mature, you're gonna let go certain things. But anything that you are going to let go, make sure you are doing it for yourself. Make sure that you are not being forced to do that, and make sure that you are not doing it for somebody else because you are trying to impress somebody else. Impress yourself first before you impress others. Okay? Love on yourself each and every day. Number 3, speak up when something doesn't feel right. You know, a lot of time we sit down, we see wrongdoing, and we do not speak up. Even in our own life, we don't speak up. You need to have a voice and speak up. Yes, a lot of you will agree. A lot of you will not agree, because sometimes you all want to deny people good book, as we say in the Caribbean. You're afraid to speak up. Sometimes you have to walk away from relationship, friendship as well, because listen to me. When you speak about some like for instance, if you see like injustice happen or somebody getting molested or anything like that, you need to speak up. Stop sit down there and say, oh, I don't want to get involved. And when it reaches your doorstep, you are the same one who could have helped that person. You never open your mouth now because you not find yourself in a situation you want to speak up. And people who encourage these kind of behavior, okay, you all are no better than the perpetrator. And who want to vex on the head of live streaming, that is, you put it in your pipe and smoke it, as we said in the Caribbean, okay? Because we always criticize when things happen to others, but when it reaches to us, we want everybody to come and hug us and be there and cry and moan and everything. But when it happens to somebody, you are there in the corner criticizing that person constantly. That is why I said you have to love yourself more, so that even if you don't find no one else come in and pat you on the shoulder and say, oh, you're doing great, hey, start to tell yourself that. Start to believe in that, and you will see the difference. Don't wait on no one to tell you you're doing great. Tell yourself that already. Tell yourself you're doing great, because you are living the life. You are seeing the progress every day of what you are doing. So why are you waiting on someone else to tell you are doing great? Don't forget to share and thumbs up the button. Give it a like. If you love yourself, thumbs up the live streaming. And if you don't love yourself, then you know what you have to do. You have to start today to love yourself more. Okay? Number 4, take time to stand up for what makes you feel good. Okay? Take time to understand what makes you feel good. So you need to take time to understand what makes you feel good. You have to know what makes you feel good. I cannot tell you what makes you feel good. You have to do. You are living your life. You are with yourself 24 hours. You understand? In that body. You have to ask yourself, you have to understand and ask yourself this question. What makes you feel good? What makes me feel good? Hey, wake up in the morning and know that I have life. Wake up in the morning and know that I have a roof over my head. Wake up in the morning and know that I can prepare a meal for myself. Wake up in the morning and be able to talk. I can be able to sit still, walk. You understand? Because, listen to me, there's a lot of persons who are not privileged, who do not have those privileges. So when we have those privileges, because sometimes circumstances, you understand, they might born that way. Or sometimes it might happen with an accident. It does not mean that you need to shun them, you know, but you need to listen to their story, because everybody has a story to tell, okay? Everybody's story is different, but at the end of the day, you have to love yourself more, and you have to have empathy and compassion for a person when you see, like, for example, you know, some people born that way and they cannot help it. You understand? So you have to have that compassionate side of you. If you don't have that, you need to start working on it. You have to love yourself more, okay? You have to make space for quiet time with yourself. Spend some quality time with yourself, even when life is loud. You know, sometimes life can be overwhelming at time and sometimes challenging at time. You have to find the time and you have to find a space in your life, okay, that you can have some quiet and me time. It doesn't make any sense that you always on the go, and you're not making time for yourself. You have to make time for yourself. The difference, material stuff cannot make you happy. Okay? Material stuff cannot make you happy. Because if material stuff gonna make you happy, why is that a lot of people have these things and they're still unhappy? Because you see, they don't love themselves. If they don't love themselves, they feel like material thing is like when they buy things, like the material thing is like they have them like, oh, that is how I'm gonna love myself. No, you can have nothing. You know, the people who don't have much, they love themselves more. They take time to get to know themselves more. They spend quality time with themselves, and they find out who they are as a person, and they love and cherish, and they do a lot of self-care, a lot of reevaluation about themselves. They try to pour into themselves more, and they try to not to fit into society's norm, you know. So sometimes don't let material things get in the way of how you gonna love yourself more. I know sometimes when I speak, it might touch a nerve of someone, but This is how I am. I like to be bold and blunt and just get straight to the point. So if you are not strong enough, this live streaming is not for you. If you are thin skinned, this live streaming is not for you, because you have to come with an open mind on my live streaming. I just tell it to you like how it is. You understand? Don't put yourself in a box. Don't live your life off of people's opinion. Live your life based off of yourself. Okay? And remember, you have feelings as well. Okay? You have feelings. You cannot put your feelings aside and trying to please someone else. You have to please yourself first. Pleasing yourself meaning take care of yourself. You have to have self-care days. You have to have days when it's just me time. Just today's me. It's all about me, and have me time. You cannot walk and no play. You have to learn to take yourself out on little dates. Take yourself, go and walk, do something that just go out in nature. You understand? And just speak. Do a little bit of journaling if that is a way for you to cope and find out some things that you love about yourself. But always remember to keep it positive. Sometimes we tends to be our worst enemy, our own enemy within ourselves. The things that we say to ourselves, we won't say to someone else. Like, for example, if you are struggling, like if you want to lose some weight or you want to gain some weight, right? This is just an example. And you are telling yourself, I cannot do that. Or you're telling yourself, oh, I don't look good. I don't this, I don't that. You are already counting out yourself. Don't count out yourself. If you want to do that, make sure that you are doing it for yourself. Take steps while doing it as well. I know sometimes I might come across to some person as, oh, yes, I have to speak the truth, because sometimes you are too comfortable inside yourself whereby you don't speak these things. When you speak, you need to speak it out. Loving yourself does not mean you can't say those things. Like me, for example, I'm going to tell myself there are certain things I'm going to tell myself, honest with myself, and say, yes, I need to change that way. I need to do this for myself. I am not going to sit down and wait until somebody come and tell me I need to change, or I need to do this, or I need to do that. I am living my life for myself. I am living my true, authentic life, and I don't live my life to please anyone. So if you are looking to program somebody, you can't program me, because listen to me, I don't work by a remote. I live for me. I live my life true and authentic. I know my value. I know my self-worth. So I don't, and I love myself unconditionally, and I continue to be myself, and I don't apologize for being me. And if you can handle this, then you need to keep it walking. I need people in my life that are to uplift me, you understand, and bring value to my life. I don't want to be in a circle where I do not feel appreciated, or I will say appreciate love. I say appreciated because I have to say it for those of you who are a bit slow in terms of, you might not understand when I say appreciate love. I don't like to use the word appreciate, because you can't love something and hate it at the same time. You have to, either you love it or you don't. So I like to say I appreciate love things. So always remember that. I know sometimes it might be hard for you, but always remember that self-love is the best love. Love yourself each and every day. Don't worry about what others might say about you. Just live your life true and authentic. You cannot stop people talking. Okay? People will always have an opinion of you. Whether you do good or bad, they're going to talk. Don't live on society standard. Don't live for others. Live for yourself. Okay? Self-love is the first thing. You have to find ways of coping when people, you see, when you come on social media, when person talk, is you sometimes, I find like people, sometimes you put out too much of your life on social media, and when the backlash come, you always say, oh, she don't love me, they don't like me, they don't this. If you love yourself, you will know that you was not supposed to put out too much of your life. You need to learn to practice to keep certain things to yourself, because listen to me, social media is not for the weak. You understand? It's not for the weak. You have to be very strong to be on social media. You have to be very strong. You have to be able to know how to block out negativity and don't let it consume you. And next thing that you get in under your skin, and then you start to make that stress you out, way down, because every day you're gonna wake up and you're gonna always question yourself, what did I do wrong? What you did wrong is like you oversharing. Stop oversharing. Start to keep certain things to yourself. If you're going to the toilet, you don't need to post it and say, oh, I'm going to the toilet. If you're going there, you don't have to say, I'm going there. If you notice, I don't do certain things. I tend to keep my girls them off of social media. I don't put them on social media like before. You understand? I've learned that they are growing up, and I am protecting them, because you don't know who is out there watching your video. You don't know. So with that, I don't really put them on social media like that. I'm not saying they are not on there with me when I feel like to do a video or a little short, or so they might see them pop in, but I don't put them regularly on there. I keep them off. You understand? Like if it's New Year or their birthday, yes, you will see them. We go off to go somewhere for the first time, then you see them. I don't put my hobby on social media like one time. I keep him to myself. I don't post him like one time, but does not mean that I feel like if you want to post himself, let him post himself. A lot of time people feel like if you're not posting your other half, like, oh, they break up, oh, they are not together. Listen to me, sometimes you have to keep what is yours inside. You have to stop oversharing. You have to let people get too involved in your personal life. That is why this sometimes negative energy start to come in, and then you start to ask yourself, why is people this, why people that? And then I don't have to come and explain anything. If anything happened wrong in my relationship, I don't have to come on social media explain myself, because I do not put out that on social media. Whatever happens in my house stays in here. We work it out and we move on. I am not going to put anything on social media that I know I'm going to regret later on in life. You understand? And then I'm going to say, oh, I wish I never put this out on social media. My girls would not be going on social media and see me behaving in an erratic way, or be ashamed and say, oh, mommy, you did that, or whatever. No, anything they see me on social media, they will be proud that know that, yeah, I don't have to hide. And I don't think, because we have to be very careful with what we are doing here on social media. It's gonna have a lasting effect on us, and that is why sometimes we are stressed out, we are drained, and we're always gonna blame other people for the wrongs that we do. We need to take accountability for things that we do. If you never post certain things on social media, people cannot have anything to talk about. If you don't say certain things on social media, nobody don't have anything to say. I will speak on topics that I feel like it is something that I'm passionate about, and I'm gonna speak about it. Okay? So if you don't like it, that's your problem. It's not mine. I am not calling anybody name. I will not be bashing anybody, but I have to speak on things that I'm seeing. I'm living in a world where I'm seeing things, and if I can be the voice for the voiceless and speak on things that people are afraid to speak on, I'm gonna speak on it. And I stay away from certain topics on here, because that sometimes can be very touchy and people in their feelings, because coming from the Caribbean, like certain things that I might laugh at, people take it personal here. So I really think before I speak, and I do things that I know it wasn't gonna give me a backlash, and it's not gonna affect me personally or affect my family. So I have to think and be careful what I am saying that on here. So that is what I do on here. I be very, very, very careful of the information I share and what I partake in. I don't want, that is why I like to do my live streaming by myself, because sometimes people might have a different opinion, and they come on and you're live streaming together, and then they start to say something, and then you get entangled in things. So I try my very best to stay away from that. So yeah, I'm gonna come off here when it's 1 o'clock. I'm not gonna stay too long, because I just need to relax. Let me drink a little bit of water. I have my Jamaican cup here, One Love. I got this cup from my friend. The water wet me a bit. but it's all good because you know water is very good. Yeah, let me know your thoughts in the chat. What you think of my topic, 5 ways to love yourself. Sometimes when I finish speak on a topic, I do divert and speak on something as long as my mind, you know, my mind say, oh, you need to speak on it. I speak on it because you know sometimes you don't say it at the same time, you're gonna forget it because you know the brain is not young like one time. So I just speak on it. So I want to say big up to all you new subscribers. Big up for all of you for stopping by. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the share. If you're gonna watch me on the replay, please leave me a comment and let me know what you think of today's topic. Let me know what you agree with me with and what you disagree with. It's okay to agree to disagree, but just keep it respectful. We all have our own way of living. We all have our own way of saying things and doing things, but at the ending of the day, I'm gonna remain true to myself. I am just gonna tell you like this is what I do, and you don't have to do what I do. You can just do what makes you happy and what you feel comfortable in. That is why I say 5 ways to love yourself. Just continue to wear what makes you happy. When you see me come on here repeating my clothes, I love them, I'm comfortable in them, I'm gonna keep on wearing them. Okay, I love to, it's nothing is wrong to revisit your old self because you're gonna learn something. You understand? You're gonna learn something of the old you. So always remember that I was a shy person, but now hey, looking at me now, you will never know I was a shy person. I love that bit of shyness because I was getting to know myself more, and I will always revisit that part to see how far I've come. Now here am I on YouTube, on TikTok, talking to people from all over the world on live streaming. Hey, never in a million years I would have done that like when I was 15, 16, 17. Order? Yeah, and in my 20s, you never catch me doing that, but here am I, big and bold, you understand? And don't be afraid to talk. Okay, because I remember when I did my first hobby was reminding me when I did my first video here on YouTube, you could have seen the fright in my eyes. You understand? It's like the first time I'm talking to the like I'm talking to the camera, right? And I was sharing the first video I ever shared was a super jug haul. And I used to go there, and that time the girls was younger, so I used to have to shop a lot for like charm, skincare, like skincare, toiletries, and all these things for them, because you know when they are younger, their skin are very sensitive. So I used to visit Superdrug a lot. So that was my first video I ever did on YouTube with Superdrug, showing you their they used to have star buy of the week, like buy 2 get 1 free and the thing, or buy 1 get 1 free. I used to do a lot of that, but I don't do it anymore because they are big. You understand? They don't need, like, I don't need those things. I don't need certain things, and I don't over buy stuff. I only buy things when it finish. You understand? That is how I do things. I don't do it. So that was my first video. I was very shy in there, and I was just talking, and you know, and looking back now, you can see the difference. That is why I say it's always the first in everything. I was very shy there, but hey, touch my toe and you know what time of day it is. I will speak up and will do it in a different way with me, but I will put you where you belong, in your place. Yeah, I love to speak, and I don't like to like if you're doing something around me and I feel like, what are you doing? You understand? I'm gonna tell you. You understand? I'm gonna tell you like, yeah. As that as well. And something I want you to be honest with yourself. You understand? Be honest with yourself and ask yourself this question: do you speak negative things about yourself, or do you speak positive about yourself on a daily basis? Have you let go that old version of you that you used to speak negative? Are you still speaking negative to yourself to the day? If you are, then now it's time for you to make a change your mindset to a positive one. If the old version of you was speaking negative, revisit that old version and ask yourself, what are some things that you need to say about yourself when at the old version, and look at the new version of yourself now. That is why journaling is very important tool for you. You see, you can get one of these in Home Bargain or any store. Get one of these, write down stuff and journal it. Write down stuff so you can revisit and say, oh, I used to say this, I used to do that, and now I've replaced those words with this. So journaling is very important when you are starting to love yourself more. Big up on a nice clean self. Happy Friday. It's the start of the weekend, baby. Enjoy your weekend. If any one of you are feeling a bit under the weather, get well soon. Big up on the night, clean self, and remember, self-love is the best love. And I have to go on TikTok and do a live streaming. So meet me on TikTok, Empress Life in London too. I'm just gonna go on there for a little half an hour and as well and just talk to them, and then after I can just relax a bit until I'm ready to do the girls school run. Okay, to do the school run for 3 o'clock. Love you all. See you on Monday. Good health and strength. Okay, I wish that for all of you, my beautiful viewers and also subscriber. Welcome all new subscriber. Enjoy the rest of your Friday afternoon. And if it's the first time you come across my channel, please, before you leave, don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, like, comment, and share. And always remember to check out my shorts. 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 20 seconds shorts. Check it out. Make sure that you are watching the shorts as well. And thumbs up it and share it as well, and hype up that short so it can go viral. Okay, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next live stream. Be good to yourself, and remember that self-love is the best love. Bye.